Well, I hate super teams
Not 5, not 6, not 7.
because you're cheating. If they had told me back in my day they were going to hold it against me.
Charles earlier said that he believes in his heart that the Suns are a team of destiny, and that he told you that.
He's been telling me that crap ever since he's been here.
Between the shot clock and the game clock, Jordan. Yes! Do you believe this?
They were going to hold it against me. I was like, well, I want to go to play with Michael Jordan or Bird and Magic. Like, yeah, if y'all gonna say I didn't win anything, let me know that. Not after the fact. I was like, wait, we could have teamed up and won.
Well, now tuned in to the Dark Times channel.
So here we go again, back with another one. Welcome back to the Dark Times channel. And before I get started, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button for me one time. And if you're not new to the channel and you've been enjoying the content so far on this channel, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me as well. And so recently, one of the best power forwards to ever do it, one of the top 50 players of all time, Charles Barkley, made a serious accusation or a serious claim when it came to LeBron James. Go ahead and check it out.
But when you watch today's game, is there a player that you look and say to yourself, man, I would love to have played with him?
Well, I hate super teams because you're cheating. If they had told me back in my day they were going to hold it against me, I was like, well, I want to go to play with Michael Jordan or Bird and Magic. Like, yeah, if y'all gonna say I didn't win anything, let me know that. Not after the fact. I was like, wait, we could have teamed up and won.
And so there's a difference between wanting to compete and wanting to win.
Your style is unorthodox, but effective. It is not the art, but the combat that you enjoy.
Go winning.
Somebody with a dog-like mentality, as they say. They want to compete, and they want to compete at the highest level. And in the process, they don't want any advantages over their opponent. They want to be able to take their opponent's best shot.
One.
And so whether it's fair or not, a lot of people felt a certain way about the decision and LeBron James taking his talents to Miami.
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat.
Like that, the decision, like what would be like the most important criteria for you at that time, being one of the top players in the league?
Well, in fairness, I think that's a very important point and great question. If I was 25, I'd try to win it by myself. Not, technically by myself, but I would want to make sure I was the guy on the team.
What does this do to the legacy of, in your opinion, as a former player, or to the fans of a guy like LeBron who says, I want to win, but I'm going to the best players? I mean, how really do you look at that, seeing him go over there with players that are just as good or some of the best players in the league?
Well, his legacy is going to take a hit. I mean, let's quit kidding ourselves. I mean, and like I say, the analogy I use is, until Kobe Bryant won that championship last year without Shaquille O'Neal, we never gave him the credit. And the last two, this year only enhanced it. So it definitely hurts LeBron.
And when LeBron James made his way back to Cleveland, it was more of the same. He wanted more help.
Kobe Bryant put on Instagram, he said he was not buying that LeBron played with these garbage. Basically, LeBron was saying he wasn't playing with anybody, and he said we're not as good.
LeBron James' comments were blank.
Inappropriate, whiny, all the above. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they have given him everything he wanted. They have the highest payroll in NBA history. He wanted J.R. Smith last summer. They paid him. He wanted Shumpert last summer. They bought in Kyle Korver. He's the best player in the world. Does he want all the good players? He don't want to compete? But this notion, he's got to have all the best players on his team. He's got Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. He want everybody. He don't want to compete. He want to be the favorite all the time. It just pisses me off that a guy that great don't want to compete.
And we have all these conversations and debates about GOAT and this, that, and the other, which, you can't really have that real, you can't really make an argument for that. And to me, when you come out and you're passive and you kind of just don't give it your all when your team needs you, you can't really have that discussion as far as I'm concerned.
And so a lot of people like to point to the fact that in sports today, there's a lack of competitiveness because kids grow up playing together, AAU and such, that they don't have the competitive spirit because they know one another. But I don't think that's the case, because even Carmelo Anthony, when he was asked about possibly joining LeBron James and D-Wade in Miami, he felt like a lot of us felt.
Let me ask this though, in hindsight, because obviously you went to the East when Bron went to Miami.
Yeah.
And you see the success that they having.
Yeah.
Like initially, are you like, damn, I could have been a part of that, or I should be a part of that?
No, just even as a competitive standpoint, damn, I could have been down to this. I can't do that because I knew I was intentional when I got to New York on what I wanted to do. I knew they was down there. Okay, if I could come to New York and we can make this work, we gonna compete against them.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna give them a run.
And so I can agree with Charles Barkley on this particular topic as far as LeBron James cheating. Because any real competitor, somebody who really wants to compete, can tell you it's not just about the winning. It's about me showing you and showing everybody else that I'm better than you.
We're gonna settle this once and for all, because I am back. The Shogun is back on the scene, and the Shogun is the master.
And the only way to know, or the only way to find that out, is if it's fair play. But that's my take on it, or my opinion on it. And I think that's gonna be a wrap on this particular video, but you guys go ahead and let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section below. And as usual, peace, chaos.